Hey, Crandall. Crandall, can you hear me? Hey, Crandall, can you hear me?
I can hear you. How are you?
All right, how you doing, buddy?
Doing well.
I just seen you came in. I just wanted to test my microphone with somebody that I know a little better. All
Yeah, I definitely understand.
right, we're getting ready to start this meeting here, buddy.
Okay.
I'm still learning to Zoom. It's fun to learn. 1 second. Let's see. Participants. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the call. We are still signing people in here. Give it a minute for everybody to connect. All right, everybody's connecting here, and we're going to mute everybody. Crandall, I'm asking to unmute you. I just want to make sure you hear me.
I got you.
Awesome, thank you. There's still a lot of people signing in, and looks like I'm the only one that's going to be approving everybody tonight. Yeah, my other person's stuck in traffic. All right, everyone, welcome to Monday Night Call. Give me 1 second. There's still a lot of people coming in, so I'm approving them here. We're going to give another minute. We're going to keep this, kick this call off. We're going to go over a lot of great things tonight. Zoom's system is new to me, so I'm still learning this. I have my own conference system, but this is the one we're using for this particular one. All right, let me admit these last few people here. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the call tonight. We're going to talk about some awesome things. I tell you what, it's been crazy around here. We have been really busting our asses, building this program for everybody, not only for us, not only for orgs, but you as well. This entire system, the whole entire concept is based around a win-win situation. If it's not beneficial for us, for you, and for the orgs, then we're not interested. And we have been getting a lot of feedback from, our agents on the system. There's some agents that had the opportunity to take a sneak peek at the back ends as we're rolling this out. And I'm still allowing people in here. We're going to give it probably another minute, then we're going to get this call started. 1 second here. All right, Sterling just got on the call. Welcome, Sterling. If you can unmute yourself there, bud. And Sterling, you're not logged into the admin section, are you?
I am not.
Okay, that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and keep admitting people here. I don't know. There should be a way to make everybody just come in without me admitting them, but I'm here security. Let me check security. Enable waiting room. There we go. Let's see. You disabled the waiting room. So now from this person here, everybody should be able to just roll in. That's what I'm hoping. We're going to test it out. All right, everyone. Welcome to the conference call tonight. It has been an awesome week. We've been busting our ass. Literally really hard on this entire system, getting feedback from organizations, getting feedback from our agents. We have some really awesome agents out there. One person that's ringing a mine to me is Crandall. He's back on this call today. And the reason that he's kind of at the top of my charts right now is because last time, as he stated, it was during COVID, and we were completely shut down. And Crandall called me up and said, Shawn, I got this organization. We need to get it going. I'm like, okay, well, the world's shut down. Let's see what we can do. And we still did it. And Crandall was right there next to me every step of the way. He's a warrior, in my opinion, and I'm so glad to have him part of the team. And we're going to bring him on a call here in a minute to introduce himself, in case any one of you didn't get a chance to hear him last time. By the way, this call should be recording. I don't know if it told you that, but the call is being recorded right now. Once again, my name is Shawn Pigg. I am the CEO and founder of Fundraising Agent. I'm also the CEO and founder of Hotels Etc., Unlimited Certificates, Electronic Incentives, Condo Membership Club, Partners and Online Coupons.com. So needless to say, I got a lot on my plate. But I work off, I want to say, pressure. So the more pressure I have, the harder and quicker I work. And right now, the pressure is on me for this program. We have some incredible agents on this phone right this minute that I've had the opportunity to talk one-on-one with and to kind of hear what they're doing out there in the field and what it is that we need to do on our back end to make sure that we create a system that is just flawless. And that's what we have been doing here over the last week. I'm going to kind of give you an update on where we're at, what we're doing, and where we're going. First of all, for those that are new to the phone call tonight, Fundraising Agent is by far one of the most incredible fundraising programs on the internet today, period, the end. And I promise you, I know the internet by the back of my hand. And I could tell you this fundraising program tops everything out there. It's not only easy to use fundraising, but a fundraiser, but it's also a fundraiser where the orgs don't have to touch anything. They don't have to do any processing. They don't have to deliver any product or service. They don't have to do anything but promote their link to their donors, which they do every year anyways. And we do everything else behind the scenes. So I do have a gentleman on the phone tonight. His name is Sterling Rasmussen. Sterling is the new VP of the Fundraising Agent Department. Sterling will be your go-to man. He's the one that's going to be the first person you reach out to. If Sterling's not able to answer the question or give you any kind of direction that you need, then Sterling also has several other people behind the scenes, such as myself, that he can reach out to. Sterling, please introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. My name's Sterling. I'm glad to be part of this. I'm looking forward to building this up with you.
Hey, Sterling, so you have been with us for about a year developing this. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. And have you seen a lot of moving pieces in the last year?
Tons of moving pieces.
And what do you feel now that you're seeing everything come together and starting to see the whole spectrum of everything? What are you feeling right now?
I feel this is probably the greatest and easiest way to make money and easiest for the organizations.
So when you say easiest way to make money, elaborate just a little more, because I want to see where you're at on that part. And I'm putting you on the spot here because you're the leader of this team, and I want to hear where your thoughts are on this.
Meaning that really we're going to do all the work for the agents. They just pretty much make the introduction and we kind of take it over from there. So that really kind of simplifies and takes a lot of pressure off of them.
So basically what you're saying is the agents, the only thing they have to do is just share their link, share it to orgs, and you're doing everything for them?
Pretty much.
Yeah. And so let me ask you a question. Where's your faith level at when it comes to speaking to organizations and your ability to close these deals?
Oh, I'm 100% confident.
I like to hear that. I like to hear that. And we're excited to have you, Sterling. It's been 1 year of a lot of changes, and I'm glad you stuck through it as we, made these changes and develop a program that is just absolutely incredible. Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, there has been over 6 figures invested in this program. Not only 6 figures of money, but over a year of time and development from some of the top people in the industry. Not only myself, but there's other people behind the scenes that I can't even mention right now, but they will be on the call as we continue to bring this to light. But there's some people that are part of this system that are some of the richest people on earth. And this program here is going very, 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 very deep. I'm talking all the way into helping organizations that stop in sex trafficking in Hollywood. This is a big program. a big concept, and it's a win-win situation for every one of your agents out there. I'm going to let you know, I like yourself many years ago, back in the 1990s, always searching for that next opportunity, that next way to make a dollar. Help me get out of this job, help me, get into something that's actually, financially stable, something that gives me excitement, energy, something that just keeps me motivated, and something that is also going to allow me to do whatever I want, whenever I want, and who gives a crap, right? That's what we're all looking for, right? That freedom. This program here is going to do that exactly that for you. The system, that way we set it up, I took my entire mentality of my entrepreneurial life and what I would do in a business opportunity and condensed it into this one program. What I mean by that is, listen, we're entrepreneurs, right? Are we all entrepreneurs on here? So we're entrepreneurs. We're not interested in numbers. We're not interested in data. We're not interested in all this other stuff that we can't focus on when we're trying to take what we're naturally born with, and that's to go out there and build a business. That's what we are as entrepreneurs, right? We want to go out there and just build a business, and we want to let the rest handle itself. And that's what we do with Fundraising Agent. Fundraising Agent, what we did is we took the entire fundraising industry and turned it upside down. We took every problem that the organizations were having, all the way from merchant processing. Think about this, ladies and gentlemen, merchant processing. Fundraising organizations out there don't necessarily have merchant accounts. So when they're accepting donations, they're accepting it through checks, money orders, Cash App, Zelle, or in cash in person. So what we did is we took the biggest problem in the fundraising industry, and we are now their merchant processor. That's all we are. We're a middleman. We're the merchant processors. We're delivering the products, delivering the service, and delivering the money and the funds to the agent and to the organization. We are handling 100% of everything. I see on here that I'm going to get to Crandall in a minute, but Sterling, thank you very much for introducing yourself to everybody. I see on here, I'm gonna call the individual out. Hopefully he does speak. Bob, are you able to hear me? Are you able to unmute your phone? Bob, are you there? All right, so Bob is another individual that we have behind the scenes that's helping us out. Bob is very big in the fundraising industry. Bob has came in as an advisor with our company. I'm not going to give his last name. I'm not going to give any details in case he doesn't want to be exposed right this minute, but the gentleman is a great asset to our company and organization. And he has brought in so many tips and ideas to help us take this company and just explode it on a national and global level. So Bob, I know you're not speaking right now, but if you do decide to unmute, thank you very much for your contribution to the company. Lynn, are you on the call? Not really sure if Lynn's on. There's a lot of people, so I don't know. Lynn is somebody else that is, she may or may not be on the call right now. Lynn, if you are on the call, I want to thank you very much for, your emails back and forth with me, helping me critique the system, helping us critique the system and making it better, fixing any errors. As you guys and ladies can see that the email is going out, there have been some errors in the email. We're not perfect by far, by any means, we're not perfect. But I could tell you this, we're going to be so close you can't tell the difference. But Lynn has came in and helping us, critique our system, fixing any errors, anything that makes us look like we're not perfect. She is helping us. So Lynn, thank you very much for your help and support on the back end. Once again, Fundraising Agent program is designed and set up to make you a tremendous amount of money. There is no other fundraising program on earth right now that you can sign up as an agent, reach out to an organization and capitalize on the donations that are being contributed to that organization. This is the only program out there of such. It doesn't exist. And this is what brings so much excitement to me, because I know how much money you guys are getting ready to make. You guys are getting ready to make a lot of money, but you're going to be doing it by helping out orgs. So let's think about that. Let's think about all the nonprofit companies out there, youth organizations, schools, and churches. I was just talking to somebody yesterday that the gentleman's in charge of and it's from one of our agents. I'm not going to give your name. If you want to unmute and announce yourself, please do. But congratulations on his contact. He is in charge of almost the entire southern part of California school systems. And the person came in, he was telling us how much California has cut their school budgets, and they don't have enough money for books, for academics, for sports, like everything. They don't have enough money, and they're looking diligently to try to find a way to bring in that lost budget that they don't have anymore. And this person has been involved with fundraising for the schools for 30 to 40 years. He knows the fundraising industry in and out. And when we spoke yesterday, he was just absolutely blown away, not only by the concept, but by the structure of our system. The structure of our system is the most important part of this entire concept. It's how you can see how much money you're owed. You can see who is donating money. You can see what orgs are part of it. But then the organizations can also have an itemized list of what donor donated money, what level they're at, when they expire, how much they give, what they're owed, the whole shebang. So in my philosophy, when it comes to running a business, regardless if you're a distributor, an exclusive owner, if you're a reseller, it doesn't matter what type of business you're running. It's about control. It's about what you have control over, because you don't want to put your life in my hands, and I don't want to put my life in your hands. It's about what you have control over. The way our system is built, you have control over everything. You have control over every single person that's coming in, every organization that's coming in, every donor, how much money is owed to you, how much they donated. And the best part is you can just copy their emails and contact them directly. This is your database. This is your system. This is your company. We are just a manufacturer. We're the processor. We're behind the scenes. You on the front end should have control over everything. And that's what I have been working on so diligently with the staff, to make sure that you have access to all of your data. The most important thing when it comes to any type of business that you run in today's world is data. Data mining. What kind of data do you have? Who's coming from where? How much they give, and when they expire, so you have control over your business. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to kind of show you briefly some of the back ends here. Now I'm going to have to open my chat. I just got a text message. So the chat bot is open. So if anybody wants to start adding your questions there, I will definitely look at them as we move on here. But I'm going to share my screen. And which one I'm going to share? I'm going to share this screen. All right. Sterling, are you able to see my screen there?
Yes.
All right. So the very first thing I'm going to show you, can you, let's see. I got many monitors on my screen. The very first thing I'm going to show you is this is just a basic fundraising agent sign up page. But, a lot of you have seen this already, but there's some that hasn't. Just fill out the form, click on, yes, I want fundraising agent info. But I did hear back from a lot of agents that once they received their initial email with the login credentials, they couldn't find a link again to go log in. So what we did for now is down here in the footer, there's an agent login. So you just go to fundraisingagent.com, click on agent login. That's going to take you.
Shawn, you have the hotels, etc. screen up. It's got a picture of a skyscraper.
Oh, you're on that monitor over there. Oh. All right. Well, we're going to move. Is that there?
There you go.
All right, there we go. So we're on. So you're going to see my head kind of bounce around because I'm going through different screens. All right. So thank you, Sterling. The fundraisingagent.com website here, what we did is down here at the footer for now, there's your agent login. This is going to allow you to gain access to your back office so you can see your data, the reporting, and etc. And I'm going to get into that because there's a lot of people on the phone that are not familiar with the back office or they're new to the system. So I'm going to kind of just show you the back office here. But if you're not an agent, just fill out this form. The very next page, you can sign up. But let's go ahead and go to the fundraising agent login. And let's see if I can even remember my login details. All right, so in the back office here, we are updating this as we speak. We have all kinds of new credentials, new printable docs coming in, and etc. But basically, this is your back office. This is, question one, what does a fundraising agent mean? Question two, how much commission will be received? How do you get started? What type of organizations can you refer? What examples of how much you can owe? What makes a fundraising better, and et cetera, et cetera. So the first thing we're going to do is when you become an agent, it's very, very important that you have to send in your W-9. If you don't submit your W-9 to us, our accounting department will not pay you your commissions. So that's very, very important. You can submit it to support@fundraisingmembership.com, or you can mail it into the corporate office and we'll put it in your file. But we have to have that. So we still have people that are from 2019 that are owed commissions that have not sent their W-9 in. And we've emailed them 100 times saying, we need your W-9, and their commissions are just sitting there. So we love to pay you guys. So please, and ladies, so please send in your W-9. The next thing is there is a link here to this link here is right now it's in your back office, but this is the link that organizations are going to be used to schedule up appointments with Sterling Rasmussen to be able to get the presentation and a demo on the fundraising campaign. So that will be integrated into the organizational websites. Of course, what type of organizations can you refer? School, churches, teams, university, hospitals, businesses, nonprofits, and we're the only company on earth that's going to allow you to do for-profit business fundraising. So that's right. It doesn't, everybody needs to raise money right now, even business owners. So not only are we looking to help out organizations, but you know how many business owners out there that are struggling? And business owners are the main, that's the fuel of their economy in the United States alone. So we want to help out these small business owners. So if a small business owner is looking to raise money and they're not a nonprofit organization, let's get them set up and let's get them running. So here's an example. Let's say your school raises $20,000. The school will retain 50% of that, which is $10,000. And by the way, that's way above average. I would say the highest out there that you're going to experience is probably 30%, and that's very few and far between. Most of the time, you're looking about 5 to 10%, which I see. But we're going to say the average is 30%. We're going to give 50% back to the nonprofit companies. So $20,000 is raised, the nonprofit gets $30,000 or $10,000. You're going to receive 15% of that. And you're going to receive $3,000. So imagine having multiple organizations running up at one time. So what I want to do before I continue any further, I'm going to bring Crandall Hurd into the conversation. I hope he doesn't mind. Crandall is somebody that we did a fundraising with right during COVID or right at the end of it. He called me up and he said, Shawn, I had this university. It was LaGrange University. They need to raise this amount of money. Can you help? I'm like, well, all right, let's do it. And we did it from start to finish. This was the very last fundraising campaign that we did before we shut everything down and redevelop it. Crandall, are you there?
Hey, Shawn, I'm here.
Hey, how you doing today, Crandall?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. I can't see you there. Do you have video on your phone tonight?
Yeah, hold on just a second.
All right. There you go. I like to see that smiling face. How you doing today, bud?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. You look like a football player.
Back in the day.
So everybody, this is Crandall Hurd, and I just want Crandall to, if you don't mind, Crandall, just go ahead and give your experience on what the fundraising program was and what we're doing now and et cetera.
Yeah, sure. So just like Shawn said, back in, I think it was 2020, maybe early 2021, I can't exactly remember the exact date. I got a lead that came in through my Facebook page and needing fundraising. And I reached out to Shawn, and everybody knows at that time, COVID was going on. And I asked him, could we do it? And he said yes. And it was LaGrange College down in LaGrange, Georgia. We ran it for, and it was short too. We ran it for maybe 2-3 weeks because they started right when the season was getting ready to get started. And they needed it's a Division III school, so they don't have the big budgets like the big name schools. And so they needed equipment, they needed uniforms, they needed money for rooms when they're going road trips. Just they needed a lot of stuff. And so within that 3-week period, they were able to raise, I think, somewhere between $8,000 and $10,000 that helped them get the stuff that they needed. And the good thing about their program, you know, some of the stuff Shawn is talking about now, how we won't have to do the selling anymore. You know, then the way the program was set up, you know, you did have to do the selling. I went down and presented the program in person. I guess about 7 to 10 days after they ended their fundraiser, they got a check and I got a check, came in the mail, didn't have any problems getting paid at all. And it was really a smooth process once we got their site and everything set up. Shawn was very diligent in making sure that everything worked. He wouldn't let them go live until they did actual test purchases on their site to make sure everything worked, that their back office worked. And the back office is something that you're gonna like, because when you go in there, I can't see the org's back office, but on my end, you can see what you're gonna be making daily. And so you're gonna, you know, once you get started, it's gonna become a habit where you're gonna want to go in there and check daily and see how much is coming in. They list it right there. They don't hide anything from you. And all
And
of my leads,
donations come in 24/7, don't they?
right? They come in day and night. And you know, all my leads come through Facebook. I'm not doing anything special. They all come through Facebook. You can't use hotels, et cetera, trademark. You can't use that. But Shawn was gracious enough to help me actually create a marketing piece that I use today. I just turned it into a flip book. And so when
Nice.
somebody's interested, I just send it to them and they flip through it and they email me back. 10 people have emailed me in the last week since Shawn started this back up. I'm trying to figure out where to send them if I need to set up a meeting.
I'm right there with you, Crandall. Crandall's been emailing me and said, okay, Shawn, I have orgs that are ready. What do we do? What do we do?
Right.
Crandall is definitely a firecracker, and I enjoy working with him. But you have orgs ready to get started now, right?
Right. And it's not a hard process. It actually is much easier than it used to be, based on, you know, the information that we're getting now. It's going to be a whole lot easier than it used to be. And you know, the main thing on our end is just, you know, making that initial contact. And now it sounds like all we're going to have to do is just turn it over and they'll take it from there. And that's going to be great, because it's going to be a whole lot easier than what it was before. And you know, I'm not a paid advertiser. He didn't pay me to come on here and say this. I'm just telling you the truth about my experience. It was a great experience. It was easy. Once we got rolling, he answered every email. He answered every call. And now seems like, you know, Sterling's going to be stepping into that position. And so it was a great experience for me. That's why I came back. And you know, now it looks like it'll be something that you'll be able to scale and actually make a lot of money with.
A lot, absolutely. Now let me ask you a question. Some of the orgs that you've been sending me, if my memory serves me right, I get a lot of emails. So I'm just if my memory serves me right, don't you have one of the orgs right now is ready to do 100,000 in fundraising?
Yeah, that's the one I sent you today. It's a little league, it's a baseball team. And when he sent me his information last night, and I looked at it and I said, okay, well, let me go on his Facebook page and check him out. And they're out of Washington State, Kirkland, Washington. And apparently it's some huge baseball league out there once I got to reading about it. Because when somebody sends you something saying that they want to raise 100 grand, you're like, yeah, whatever. But then when I went and looked at it, I'm like, well, I think they will be able to raise 100 grand.
So, you know, and an amazing thing is when you hear a little league or youth organization, you don't know what's behind that. So
right.
In Gwinnett County here in Atlanta, Georgia, our little league, one of the campaigns I ran, you know, in 2019, you know, for a fundraising organization, we raised them almost $100,000. And I'm like, okay, why does a little league need 100 grand? It was a travel ball little league. So
right.
the 100 grand went to like the entire organization. Yeah. So it was pretty awesome. We were able to buy them everything new, bases, uniforms. We were able to pay for the umpires because during that time, because COVID, everybody's budget got cut. So we were able to pay for the umpires, traveling umpires and everything. So it was a great experience.
Indeed. So, you know, like I said, you know, I'm not doing anything special. I'm just using Facebook and using the same flip book I was using 3 years ago. And so it's working. I'm sure some of you are much better at marketing than I am. And so, you know, the 10 or so, you know, leads I have coming in a week, some of y'all will be able to do that tenfold. And
The
but
great
just
news is because you don't have to travel to each of these organizations or each of these destinations, allowing us to do it virtually and close the deal for you, you can focus on what you know best. And that's just going out there and bringing the orgs in and letting us handle the rest.
yeah, definitely, it's gonna be so much easier than it was before. And so
All
I
right,
was
and Crandall, I don't mean to put you on the spot, okay,
right.
but I'm going to. What is your ultimate goal for the next 12 months with our fundraising program?
See, I did. It's funny you asked because I did the math. All right, and,
All right.
and I was like, okay, if I can get 10 orgs a day, just to send me their information so you guys can reach back out to them. I can get 10 orgs a day. That's my goal. 10 to 15 orgs a day that'll reach back out to me. Over 30 days, that's what, it's 450. And you stretch that out over a year, and you're talking about each of them bringing you just say it's just a simple fundraiser where they don't even make a whole lot of money, that your cut is only 2,500, right? Well, if you multiply 2,500 times, 500 or 1,000.
Hold on, wait, hold on. So you said 2,500 times how many?
2,500, just say we get 30 a month that we actually sign up that make, and over 12 months, 30, that's what, 360? Over 12 months that make you 2,500.
Oh,
And
that's not,
if,
that's $900,000 a year, Crandall. What are you
and
gonna
if,
do with that kind of money?
and if an organization can't do 2,500, then, they shouldn't even be doing it because they can do 2,500 sleep.
So everybody, what's really incredible about what Crandall just said, and he doesn't even know this yet. And this is what you're gonna see the smile on this man's face when he is told this. But we are integrating an entire sales funnel for organizations. So as you bring these people, these organizations into our system, we're going to capture their data in an autoresponder. Their autoresponder then clicks off a trickle campaign. So it's going to send them through a sales funnel. And every time they go into a sales funnel, let's say the first phase, it's going to say, how much money do you want to raise? So they click on it. It's going to take them to another funnel, breaking down how many people they need, how many donations. It's going to take them through step by step to show them how easy this is done. So based on what we have noticed so far, based on all of our testing, if you brought in the amount of orgs that you're saying right now, we're looking about an 87% closing rate on the organizations out there. So if you calculate that amount of money, you're looking at $870,000 a year.
It's unbelievable.
I would love to write that check to you.
I'd love to get
It's
it.
a win-win situation. So let's go back to example here on this page. Thank you very much, Crandall. And I'm going to go back with you on example 2. The hospital. Let's say Crandall Hurd has this new, New York or youth organization out there, want to make $100,000. The youth organization is going to retain $50,000 of that. Crandall Hurd is going to make $15,000. So let me explain this. Like he just mentioned to you, the last fundraising campaign he did only lasted 2 to 3 weeks. So let's say that, $100,000 campaign, because of process of duplication or built-in a viral mechanism that's built into our APIs and our system, our coding, you should be able to make $15,000 in 30 days off one org. It should take the organization literally 30 days to bring in their $100,000, which that's $15,000 in your pocket. Now, here's what's even awesome. This is what is called the power of duplication. This is called, you are using and harnessing the power of Sterling, myself, and other people in the company. Because once we sign that contract, you forget about it. Don't worry about it no more. Let that thing sit there and run. You're going to get paid. Let it sit there and run. Go get the next one. That's what you need to do. Just go out there, put the next one in. Let us close that. Let us get that ball running. So when you have all of these compounding, you could be making, 30, 40, 50, $100,000 a month out there while organizations are raising funds. Listen, they're already doing it anyways. We're just giving a better incentive for donators to increase their donation to the organization. And in return, you're just making more money. So the most important thing that you want to do is you want to determine what your goals are. How many people do you want to contact in 30 days? Or like Crandall said, which I admire quite a bit, how many people are going to contact him? So he's looking for 10 orgs a day to reach out to him to fill out the form. So you just keep putting your link out there. all the time, nonstop, as behind the scenes, these orgs are registering and contacting Sterling, myself, and going through the sales funnel. We're closing them up. We're building their website. We're getting them a contract, and you're going to see them in your back office. So give you an idea on the back office, just to show you how incredible this is. We are going to go to right here in the back office. So we have the conference calls. Of course, we haven't put any in there because we refreshed the whole system. So we're putting them on YouTube now, so you can always find them on YouTube, but we're going to do different types of training calls. Right now, this is a public forum. This is an open call to agents and non-registered agents. So we're giving out information, enough information for you to make an intelligent decision if this is something you want to run with. We are going to also have, which Sterling, I'll be discussing this with you, we're going to have exclusive training calls. Now, I'm not certain if we're going to take the time and do that on a Zoom call, if we're going to do the recording one-on-one with Sterling, you know, him and I, and put him in the back office and make it available to you. That's going to be determined this week. But under this agent training conference calls, this right here is not going to be this call. These are going to be exclusive training just for our agents. If you want to hear calls like this, go to YouTube. You're going to see them under the Fundraising Agent program. This in the back office is going to be strictly inclusive, all exclusive for agents. I'm talking about how to do marketing, how to do landing pages, how to do funnels, how to do bring, you know, keyword traffic to your website, how to do YouTube videos and bring in traffic. I don't know if most of you know, but I also started my own motivational business, and I'm just playing around with YouTube and got 6,000 subscribers in the last 30, 45 days. Some of my views, 3,000 or 4,000 views. That is a lot of views if you're doing it for this concept right here. If you created a video and said, hey, organizations, nonprofit companies, you're looking to raise fund, money, let me show you how we can help you and set you up for free and make it the most seamless, easiest fundraising program you'll ever experience in your life. You do a video, you put it out there on YouTube, you get it optimized, and now the next thing you know, you're having thousands of organizations look at your video every month, submitting videos or submitting your submission forms to us. Now, here's what happens. Once an organization hits your website, there's going to be a form. They're going to get a presentation. There's going to be a form there that once they fill that form out and they press submit, we get a copy here at the corporate office. Sterling's going to get a copy, and you're going to get a copy. What I highly encourage you to do is keep track of your data. Data is the most important thing. Copy the name of the organization, the email, which is the contact, the phone number, and find out how much they want to raise here. I'm going to kind of give you guys an example of what the, let me get to another monitor here real quick. We're going to give you an example of what it looks like when we get a copy of fundraising of the org. This is how it comes in. Oh, I got a lot. Let's just type in org. A, B, C, D. 1 second here. I'm going to show you this. Here it is. Fundraising membership. Fundraising agents, contracts. Here's contracts. I'm gonna keep looking for that so you can see it. Let me just type in organization and see if anything comes up. Oh yeah, there's a lot. I'm going to show you that here in a minute. So basically what happens is once the organization fills out a form, you're going to get a copy, we're going to get a copy, and Sterling right here. Here's the organization for fundraising. All right, this one right here, to give you an example, let me go ahead and put this on this screen. So here's one. Oh, where does it go? There it is. So here's one. So it comes in. This must be a sample, I guess somebody filled out. Mary Murphy, phone number, Mary Murphy. If I go back and you can see all of them. I mean, these are all organizations that have came out. Let's see this one here. Here you go. This one here wants to raise 2,000. This one wants to raise 2,000. That looks like the same person. Let me find a better one here. I want to kind of give you a clear idea. All right, this one right here wants to raise, what is that? $100,000. Now I'm going to move real fast because I don't want anybody to see that. Don't contact that fundraising company because I'll kick you out of mine. But you can see how they come in. So they come in and everybody gets a copy of it. You can see who got a copy of that. Oh, Bob, that was yours, my fault. So, so anyways, everybody gets a copy of this as it's coming in, and you need to retain that data. The organization name, how much they're looking to raise, their email and their phone number. As soon as it comes in, they're immediately going to go into that autoresponder. It hits Sterling's desk, and Sterling's going to immediately reach out to him to schedule up an appointment. There'll also be an appointment link in that sales funnel that allows the organizations to click on it to go ahead and schedule their presentation one-on-one. Now, based on our past experience, most of the fundraisers are going to get started without us even talking to them because it's free. There's absolutely no risk to the fundraising company, the organization out there. Just to let everybody know, I've got probably 30 emails about that this week. This is 100% free for the organization to sign up. So we're going to talk with them. We're going to help them create their fundraising goals, their fundraising system, their website. We're going to collect all the processing, all the payments. We're going to monitor everything and pay everybody and fulfill and deliver the goods and services that we promise. So there's nothing that the organization has to do. So right here is some commissions. So it shows here from 2021 that my commissions, past invoices, that was paid to me on November 23rd, 2021 of $225. What is that? I don't have no clue. It could have been some test I was doing. I don't really know. Then here's a donation. It shows that, well, there's where my money came from. It looks like I donated myself. But you click on it, but right now there's errors. So this is all being redeveloped right here. So in the back end right here on commissions, you're going to be able to see all of your invoices that are owed to you from each fundraising campaign. So right here, the organization name is Shawn, or the company name is Shawn Pigg, but that would actually be the organization name. So let's say if this, in this example, it's XYZ Baptist Church. It's going to tell you that right there is the organization ID number. That when they sign up for fundraising for your campaign, they all are assigned an ID number. That's how the entire the system tracks. So they're going to get an ID number. That ID number immediately is linked to the organization backend that is now showing each donor how much they paid, their email addresses, their expiration date, and which packages that they're involved with. So it's going to show you everything based off this organization ID number. Then right here is going to be the organization name. In this example here, I'm the organization because this is probably testing. So I'm the organization, but that's going to say XYZ fundraising. The donations is going to, once again, that's being redeveloped right this minute. So it should, I thought he had that up and working, but let me see. Nope, he's working on it now. So the donations is going to be where you show all the donations. So let me give you an example. I probably have it right here, somewhere right here. So these are people that still, these are organizations that have not been paid because we haven't got the W-9 yet from the agent. So we're contacting these people every single day. This is from 2019, but we still have copies of it because we still want to pay them their money. So this is stuff that we still have to owe, but that's how we have it back here. We can search all of our agents back here, list every single agent. You can see all the agents that we have. So we monitor every agent. We list the agent commissions, which is being rebuilt now. That's why the other part didn't work. This is so right here on our back end, agent commissions, the organization commissions, this is all being rebuilt to tie into the new organization website. So once again, this is where you fill out the form to go sign up. Then you get access to your back office, which is right here. There is printable docs, the documents, the W-9 is really the only thing that we do have that we need. There's also contracts back here, emails for organizations, scripts, free resources, pictures, screenshots, and software. There's going to be different types of banners that's going to be in here. There's going to be different type of videos that are going to be in here. If you want radio commercials, those will be in here. We're having our creative department design everything from scratch to reflect our new program. So as we continue on, we're going to continue to build in this back office to bring you even more valuable assets for you and your and the donors. But what I want is today I've got a lot of emails about what the donors will get. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to kind of show you firsthand on some of the savings. So the whole concept about our program is if a donor donates $100, we want them to save more money than they donated. That's the whole concept of our program. That way, next time they'll donate $300 because they know they're going to save more than $300. So back here in this back, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of show you, here's this one and here's this one. We're going to go to here and I'm going to kind of show you how powerful the discounts are for the organizations. 1 second. I had it all open before the call, but it timed out on me. So this is one of the systems here. And it depends on how much money you donate, depends on how long length of a time you get for the system. Back here, we have travel, parks and tickets, eat, play, and shop. And so what we're going to do, and you can see all the savings, Disney World, Universal, 1-800-GOT JUMP, Papa John's, Waffle House, 10% savings is 10% savings. Anywhere you can save $1 today with hyperinflation, it's worth it. And that's what people are looking at. Now, here's the biggest thing. As the media starts to drill to the people that are watching media, drill the fact that they need to look for coupons and discounts and savings, that's going to make this program even more valuable, especially in the org's eyes. So that's the power of the, discounts. But what we're going to do here is we're going to go to travel, and I'm going to just kind of show you firsthand the kind of savings. So let's go to New York. I don't know. Let's go to New York, maybe. New York. Let's check in. Let's go to 15th to the 16th. Why not? And then we're going to search. Now, what our system is doing, it's going out there and collecting, going through all of our suppliers, our wholesale net rate suppliers, looking for the deepest discount available. And they're going to bring that, the system's going to bring that one up first. Keep in mind, every deal, when you make a reservation here, it's 100% guaranteed. You're going to go to the hotel. The room is going to be available for you and your family. You're going to enjoy your vacation and you save money. So it's a win-win situation. So right here, it looks like the Holiday Inn, the best public rate on the internet is $279. So this is what's called the parity rate. The parity rate is being enforced everywhere. What the parity rate means is there's OTAs, which are online travel agents like Expedia, Travelocity. Then you have the hoteler. The hoteler is the one that owns the hotel. They have to have the same exact price. They are not able to discount it. It's against the rate parity law. The only way you can get a travel discount is to be part of a CUG program, a closed user group program like us. Then hotels, etc., happens to be around longer than anybody on the market. So needless to say, we got it all. But right here, you can see hotels.com orbits a price line, all $217. Oops, I knew I should have done that. All $217. Your price is $138, saving you $79 per night. That's per night. So you just donated $200 to an organization. You just went on a vacation with your family. Let's just say you went 5 nights times 79 savings. You're now saving $395 because you donated $200 to your child's youth organization. That is a win-win situation. And then not only that, you also have access to all the other benefits and savings. So that to me, it's a win-win situation. Here we go. Look at this one. $475. Our rate is $278. $198 savings. That is $1,000 savings in 1 week because you donated $200 to your daughter's or son's youth organization. That is a win-win situation once again for everybody. So you can see the amount of savings here: 106, 152, 51. But let's use another popular destination, which is very popular this time of the year. We will do, well, we got Orlando and Las Vegas, the most popular destinations right now. We'll do Orlando, especially with children. So we'll just say 21st. We're going to go 21st through the 26th. We're going to get a little creative here and we're going to search it. So that's what, 5 days? And once again, it's searching the entire system to find out what provider has the deepest discount. And it's going to display that first. Sometimes it does take a second to search it. There's also apps that they can download to use the system. But it looks like right here. So now you see right here, this particular one, remember the rate parity law. Everybody has the same rate, 179, 179, and 170. So what happens in this particular situation is the hoteler is the one that's in charge of that price. The hoteler sends their price out to a GDS system, which is called a global distribution center or system. When they do that, it takes time to propagate the internet to everybody. So in this particular situation, Embassy has a direct contract with, whoops, I'm sorry. I do that every time. Priceline has a direct contract with Embassy. So they're getting that price first, and then it takes about 30 to 45 minutes for it to propagate the internet to come back around for it to reflect the same price across the board. But if you look down through here, 91, 91, 105, 94, here's another one that's an example. 125, 60. So here's another one that's an example. It looks like they just dropped the price $10. So you're going to see this drop. When orbits and hotels drop to $54, our price is probably going to drop to 25. So that's what happens. It's a trickle effect to get down to us to lower the price. But let's go back up here and look. $67 a night savings, 59, 32. And this is Orlando during the peak season right this minute. We're still in peak season up until I believe the end of August. So we're even getting a discount during peak season is amazing. Now, for most of you, some of you on this call are international. So I just want to pull this up, for example. Let's do, I know right now Dubai is very, very big. I'm getting people requesting Dubai, like the search engine for Dubai is just, it's unbelievable. So if you look up here in the left corner, 226 members have just saved over $38 per night per booking. That's on average, $38. So one could be $1,000, the other one could be, $100. So it's given an average. Now, another thing right here, if you notice, through our system, we also have promo codes for flights. We're the only company on earth that has a discount code for domestic airline tickets. So if you just book a ticket for $100 and you can save 25 off, that's $25 savings. I don't care who you are and how much money you make, but my philosophy in life, it's not how much you make, it's how much you save. I'm all about saving money. That's why I own discount companies. So saving $25 is $25. But we're going to go ahead and search on Dubai here and see what that brings in. And we're going to fly through a couple other ones and just kind of show you the systems here. All right, we got a lot of chats coming in. So, could you please add the link to the chat? Thank you. Not sure what link we're talking about, but I think it may be fundraisingagent.com. And there is a login that's on the bottom of fundraisingagent.com as well. Let's see. Hello, I became an agent in February. I'm excited about these changes. Will our website be updated with the new donation levels and companies with discounts outside of travel? Absolutely. We have a lot of discounts that are coming in. Bill, I believe Bill's on the phone. Bill, are you on the phone? If you are, you might have to click on mute. I can't see everybody.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Bill, how you doing today, bud?
Good.
Excellent. Hey, Bill, we were just talking a little bit ago, and based off our previous conversations, you are also reached out to me about contracts you have with companies to bring them into the fundraising program, correct?
Yep. Yes,
Excellent.
sir.
And you mentioned one today. I can't recall what it was off the top of my head, but you mentioned one today.
Identity theft prevention. Yeah.
Okay. And is this
Like a LifeLock deal.
Got you. Okay. And this is offering our donors a discount to the identity theft system?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I talked to the CEO actually, and I was going to call you tomorrow to set up a time to three of us to talk.
Well, sorry to throw you under the bus, but you came to the top of my head when I was answering this question.
That's all right. But I love
Bill,
this. I do have one quick question. On building a team, I asked you this before. When do you think that part of the whole program will be orchestrated?
Okay, so that's a very good question. So there's several phases to this system. The first phase is rolling out the agent program and doing this training and letting every one of our agents know what we're doing, how to do it, and how to get in orgs. The second part of the second phase is rolling out the organization websites in the back end, which that's what we're doing now. We're anticipating that will be an intense beta test next week, and hoping by end of next week we have the entire organization systems rolled out and flawless. The third phase, which is allowing agents to bring in sub agents. There are some clauses to this part. We're not setting up as MLM for this. But we are going to allow those that are out there actively working a program. So for example, Bill, let's say that you have 5 successful fundraising organization campaigns running, either running or have completed, successfully. then at that time, we're going to allow you to start bringing agents into the system. So
Wow,
you're going
that's
to have
great.
to have you're going to have at least 5 successful fundraising organizations running or completed campaigns. And then at that point, you are then going to be able to bring in agents into the company. And now you're making a cut off all the donations that they're bringing in.
That's smart. Very good.
It's going to be great. And we should be rolling that out on the 3rd phase. I would anticipate that we should be working on that and probably mid-August and hopefully rolling it out sometime toward the end of September.
Excellent.
Good question. And Bill, once again, thank you for jumping in there, but you're out there looking for additional benefits to add to the fundraising program as well, correct?
Well, that was just a sidebar. I mean, I'm looking at being just like the other guy you had on, trying to get like 10 a day.
Is that your goal? 10 organizations a day?
Yep.
And Bill, I know you can do it.
Yep.
And I
I
look
think
forward to
so.
making this happen with you.
Like you said, everyone needs it.
We definitely do.
They need the funds.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much, Bill, for chiming in there for me. The next, we'll be able to send emails to organizations without it being spam, or do we need to advertise in places visited by these organizations? Okay. So you can send out emails to organizations however you choose to. If you're using your own personal email and you're mass blasting people, you're most likely going to be docked as spam, and all your emails are going to go to spam folders. There are different ways to do emailing. If you're trying to do bulk emailing, what I would highly encourage you, I have 2 avenues that I would encourage you to go check out. One of the avenues is Fiverr, which is fiverr.com. You can go in there and find somebody very reputable that already has a warmed up server, warm up IP addresses that's able to send these emails out and hit the inbox. Another program I have used is called Upwork, upwork.com. You're able to go in there and find people that already have an existing business, that's doing exactly what you're needing done. And you can literally pay them like a couple dollars an hour to do the project for you. So I would definitely look into those. Greg, we will get into that more details on that on that question, but those answers, those details will only be available in a back office for registered agents. Right now, this is open forum, so we are limited amount of training we're given until we're in a back office with our agents. All right. Crandall, is that up now? Can we go ahead and start putting contact info in there? Crandall he's on top of it. Gotta love Crandall. Crandall, I will be in touch with you tomorrow. I know you have the org, Sterling. He sent you an email today asking if you're ready to pitch to orgs. He will be, Crandall. Not right yet. We have not released Sterling yet. I would say by the end of the week, Sterling should be up to par, and we should go ahead and graduate him out there to start talking to the orgs with you. Just keep collecting your leads, keep collecting your data right now, and bring out the excitement and energy, because it's coming out, Crandall, very soon. I showed this engine to a high school band in Augusta yesterday. The band director wanted to see the hotel savings during Masters. That's perfect. Crandall, we are going to have these videos on the page that you'll be sending to the organization. So the organization will actually be able to see videos of all the comparisons as we do them, and we'll continuously keep them updated, because these type of savings is inspiration to organizations, because they know that, especially if you think about travel ball in particular, when there's travel ball going on. I have a friend that just reached out to me the other day and said, Shawn, I need to raise $5,000. My son is in, this elite travel ball group. And Sterling, you probably know him, BJ. He's like, my son's in this elite travel ball group. I need to earn $5,000. Can we use your fundraising program? I said, why do you need that much? He goes, well, we have to pay for a hotel. We have to pay for a uniform. We have to do. So he needed literally to raise $5,000. So these individuals are traveling to hotels for, several days, if not weeks at a time. So the savings are very important. So Crandall, we will have that information displayed on the organization page. Savings of over $100 per room. Absolutely. So when you're looking at a team going in there, they're getting 20 to 30 rooms. Look at the amount of savings that they're getting there. Well, we get a copy of this recording. It will be posted on YouTube. Any of the public recordings like this will be on our YouTube channel. Can a startup business conduct a fundraising? Absolutely, 100%. Yes. Any nonprofit or for-profit startup, existing Fortune 500, 1,000 company, we don't care who it is. If they need to raise money and funds and you introduce them, we're going to sign them up and you get paid. So that's just how easy the program is. We're all about helping organizations and businesses out there. What is the cost to join? Go to fundraisingagent.com and you can see the prices. We have a monthly and a yearly. I believe right now we're running a 50% special. I'm not really sure. I think it's $47 a month or $497 a year. But the prices may have changed because I don't pitch the program. I just educate everybody. So go ahead and jump in the back end. You mentioned that you're in the process of rebuilding some things. So my question is this: if we get involved as an agent, are things ready to go now where we can begin promoting our link right away? Absolutely not. So I'm going to put it in this prime example here. If you go get a JOB, you're getting training. They're not going to, if you go to Chick-fil-A, they're not just going to put you up front and say, hey, start pushing buttons and delivering chickens. It doesn't happen that way. You have to go through a training process. Right now, you just have the ability and the privilege of getting training before it launches out. And this is important because once it launches out, you want to be that horse that's running out of that gate at full speed, coming out of that gate and running, knowing what you're knowing. You got everything, you got all the tools, you're running out of the gate. And then you're going to be ahead of everybody else that's coming in, that's trying to go through training while you're already out there in the field rocking and rolling. So it kicks off right away. We're hoping to have the org links out next week. We do have some intense beta and compliances to go through. So we're hoping sometime next week. I signed up last week and was having some issues signing in. Who would I contact if a few issues sign into my back office? Well, we have technicians and et cetera. Your first main point of contact is Sterling. You can reach him at support@fundraisingmembership.com. Once again, support@fundraisingmembership.com. And that's where Sterling is monitoring that. If in the event that the technicians have to be involved, he will, draw in, bring in whatever technician needs to be part of it. Can you provide business emails such as, not with the fundraising domain name? That's a good question. I will bring that to the attention of the team and see what we can do in the future about that. But I do know that because of the way Gmail Business Suites is now, they charge per email, and we're still limited to the amount of emails that we can produce under a company domain, but I will look into that. My laptop is having issues. I can't hear what's being said, so I'll check the replay. Sounds like a plan, James. If you need us, let us know. Reginald, you're welcome. By being an agent, can we use the services for our own personal use? Absolutely. I would definitely use it. I don't travel without the program. I'm all about saving $1. So anyways, let's go on. We have the parks and tickets. I'm going to kind of fly through this so Zoom doesn't shut us off. We got the parks and tickets. So pretty much any park that you want to go to: Florida, California, Texas, Pennsylvania, New Hampshire. So you can see Busch Gardens, California, Sesame Place. So we have all the main parks. We also have things to do. Things that are due would be, let's say, Orlando. Let me give you an example here just to show you the savings on this. So all the things to do would be your extracurricular activities: Discovery Cove, Sea Venture, touring, hiking. Let's see here, Kennedy Space Center, Hard Rock Cafe. So there's a ton of them in here. I don't even know how many. There's 43 just for that one day there. The dates that we're searching for 8/14 to 8/15 that we have available, and these are all discounted, so it saves people money. We also have Eat, Play, and Shop. Eat, Play, and Shop includes automotive, car rentals, condos, dining, casual, catering, convenience stores, desserts, fast food, entertainment, golf, health and beauty, home and garden, movies, services, shopping, ski and snowboarding. So you can see here, Papa John's average savings 4%, but it's most likely, buy one, get one half price, or buy one, get one 20% off, or something like that. Waffle House, 10%. The one I use on a regular basis is Advance Auto, I think it is, because it's $10 off. So every time I go in there, I'm like, the product may cost me $11. I'll give my coupon, and they say your total is $1. I love it. But there's so many different, and I'm just looking at my area. So if you wanted to, let's do Orlando. Olives, Go Puff, IHOP, Papa John's, Applebee's, there's Red Lobster, Olive Garden. So it's just loaded. In Orlando alone, there's 447 dining restaurants that are part of the program. So it definitely saves you a good bit of money. So the other one is cars, activities, cruises, and vacation rentals. What I'm going to do here, I love the vacation rentals. I love the whole system, but vacation rentals is pretty incredible. I just want to kind of show you the savings that the donors are going to get. It's incredible. So we're going to go to Florida, and I'm just going to do a broad shirts of 90 days. Oh, Crandall said the Papa John's discount's 20% off every time you order. He uses it all the time. Thank you, Crandall. Appreciate you sharing that. Hey, that adds up. When you know you have a family and you're eating out, you're going on vacation, or you're you're limited by what you can do because of your income threshold. Yeah, savings is a savings. It doesn't matter. Let me try to shut some of this down. It doesn't matter if it's 5%, 10%. I'm all about saving $1. Let's see. It might have. I'm going to go really fast here. I think it might have timed me out. I'm going to check it again here in a second. Let's see. Oh, nope, it's coming back. Hopefully I kicked it back off here. So I've used this particular one quite a bit. So look at here. So save 61% at the Vacation Village. The best public rate is $1,495. Our rate is $517. Saving you and your family $916. So you just made a donation of $200. You and your family go on a vacation, save $900. Not only did you do something good about supplying that organization with some funds, but the amount of money that you're saving as a family is just amazing. You can see here, all these are basically $579. Here's one for $381. This one's for 3 nights. Typically, most of them are for 7 full nights. You can see right here, 7 nights. This also includes all taxes, every fee and all taxes inclusive in it. So you save quite a bit of money on there. The hotels is pretty impressive too, and it does show what your percentage of savings are as you're searching. You also earn some trip points and all that good stuff. We're going to get into more detail on that back end. We're going to be showing these and display them on the organization pages. But I just most importantly wanted you to have the opportunity to see these here. Now let's see. I don't know how to use this now. All right. Any other questions? How do access travel like a member? So as a member, it's well, for the fundraising program. Oh, that's a great question, Bill. Here's something that we're doing that is going to be quite unique that no other company has done. So we want to keep the organization's name in front of the donor at all times. So let's say if you donate $100 and you now have, let's say, 6 months access to the travel agents, and let's say the organization is xyzbaptist.com, hypothetically speaking. So the end user will go to fundraisingmembership.com/XYZ When they get there, that's where they register and log in. Has the organization logo on there. They log in through the organization name. If they log in, once they log in, Bill, that's where they're going to gain access to whatever benefits that they qualify for. But let's say you're going to log in that organization, and let's say that your membership expired. Let's say you donated $100. It was only good for 3 months. Your 3 months is up, and now you want to use the discount some more. Well, it's going to tell you, in order to access the benefits again, how much money would you like to donate to this organization? So they're going to have a choice. They want to donate 100, 200, 500, 1,000, 2,000, whatever the donation criteria is. So as soon as they donate that money to the org, you now see it in your back office, the organization sees in their back office, and the donor now has access to the system again. So it's a 24/7, 365-day residual fundraising program. But Bill, they're all going to go through the organization's website itself. And let's see, I need to try to figure out how to get back here. There we go. I don't know how to do this stuff. All right. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, that is the entire system. Well, not entire, that's most of it. Next week, we are going to be able to go through even more of the back end We're going to be able to go through the organization back end. We will show you what they see in their back end, so you know exactly what to tell the organizations. Keep in mind, we're going to do all the work for you, but at the same time, it you know, definitely create the rapport with the company. I think I stopped sharing. I'm not sure. There it is. Definitely create the rapport with the organization. You know, the more rapport, bigger rapport you do, the easier it is for us to close them, obviously. But we're still going, hey, Bob, how you doing? I see you there. Yeah, I got to unmute there. This is Bob. Bob is a great gentleman, and I hope I don't throw you under the bus, but Bob is giving us some great insight into the fundraising program, the back end, and everything that's going on. He is muted right now, but Bob is here. And Bob, I just want to tell you, I appreciate everything that you know, all the information and the inside knowledge that you've been giving us in this industry. Thank you. And everybody, what we're going to do is this meeting will be loaded onto YouTube. If you haven't signed up, you can go to fundraisingagent.com. We will be sending out emails throughout the week and next week, letting everybody know about the organization websites. And we will also be doing another training call next Monday. Sterling, you and I are going to get together and we're going to get into some intense training. These training videos will be posted in your back end of your agent office. This will not be available on YouTube. It's going to be in your back end office, and it's going to be strictly nuts and bolts and golden nuggets on how to get out there and bring orgs into your agent program. Everybody, thank you very much for joining the call tonight. I look forward to working with each and every one of you, and everybody have a blessed night. Take care.